What's up, guys? It's Otakify
What's
here on this lovely Wednesday.
Wetness day. So it's raining.
Wetness day. Hey, and it's also hump day
wow.
too. So wetness
Wet,
day.
wetness day.
Hey, and it doesn't have to be sexual. You know what I'm saying? Wetness day. Camels humps. They have water in those humps. I've been told.
Wait, I wasn't even thinking that. First of all, oh my god. I mean, nah, that's cool. That's fine with me.
Happy to have Tommy back today.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, we don't have Mike.
yeah. So it seems like we're gonna be doing this like back and forth thing for now.
It's
a bit,
chill.
but
I still love you.
love you too, man.
So, we were talking because we did have a topic that we wanted to cover with Mike, so we'll probably cover that for the next one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking subbed versus dubbed anime.
Damn. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. So, for your general entertainment, though, do you prefer a sub or the dub?
Okay, I would love to give you a straight answer. However, it depends on the anime.
No. Okay. So, yeah. No, I completely agree with you on that. Like,
Like,
go for it.
if it's a heavy plot intensive anime,
Mm-hmm.
I say you gotta go for the subbed, man.
Okay.
You don't want to miss any of those details. But if it's something that's like lighthearted, like I wouldn't be caught watching Pokemon like subbed. Like I'm straight, bro. It's cool.
No, I get you on that one. I mean, I feel like if it's something that's kind of like chill, kind of like a slice of life, or like just some chill comedy, I wouldn't mind it as much in dub than sub. I mean, I always have a preference for sub, but if it's something like that, like Pokemon, for example, yeah, like I wouldn't. It's one of those I don't have to watch it. I can just listen to it, and I'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, quick question then.
Yeah.
You have a preference towards subbed, you said, correct?
Yes. Yes, correct.
Why?
Other than being kind of weeb trash and whatnot, I feel like, I feel like since it's kind of intended to be Japanese and it's made by Japanese people, you should watch it just like how they would watch it or listen to it. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes they intend for some of the voices to sound like that in that way. So it's like, oh, we should probably watch it the same way. So then we understand it more. Because, I don't know. I feel like if you listen to some of the dubs here, it changes how the character is, or kind of like it changes your view of that character in like an American or whatever way. You know what I mean?
The voice actors are trash.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some really good voice actors
For English dub?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
okay, I don't want to offend anyone,
but
because I'm sure that in time we will probably run into several voice actors. However, I do feel like there's a tendency for English voice actors to make anime sound cheesy.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like not only does it sound cheesy, but like for some reason they tend to change the actual words. And I know that, like, I guess in some cases that's because Japanese and English don't like
Properly translate.
Yeah, properly. And like there's certain cultural things, that get written into the anime that make more sense in Japanese than they do in English. But like, some dubs make me cringe, man. And I'd say a perfect example is Death Note. Death Note dubbed is horrible.
Is it? I've never actually listened to it.
It's horrible. It's so cheesy and like
Netflix. Damn, that was a long pause. So it must be that
Bro,
bad.
like I don't know. I mean, I tried to introduce someone to Death Note last night. And it just didn't go over well. Like, she says it was good, but she did say that it was cheesy, and I feel bad because, as you know, I always like to show people Death Note first.
Yeah.
And she said it was cool, but I felt like she was doing it because she was trying to be nice.
Oh,
and
damn.
I was really trying to get her to watch the subbed, but it was dark. She didn't have her glasses, like, you know.
Oh man. So that's just she doesn't understand then.
Nah, she doesn't understand, man. I was just like, yo, like, hopefully, like, in the future, you know, maybe we can get your glasses and we can watch that episode again.
Get your glasses.
Because I need you to love Death Note. I need you to love it.
Yeah. No, I totally get you on that one. So I'm assuming you have a preference for sub then over dub.
Depending on the show.
Oh, okay. Okay, what?
Like, I do believe in general factually subbed is better. I don't think I'll ever say that it's not.
Yeah.
It's just that it's not convenient. Like, sometimes I don't want to, like, invest too deeply into a certain anime just because I kind of sort of like have the general premise, and like if it's like kind of a lighthearted anime, there's no real point in me knowing all of the minute details, I feel.
Yeah.
But when it's something like Death Note or like something like I don't know, what's another good one that I'd watch? Well, East of Eden, I think I watched subbed, and Darker Than Black, I think I also watched subbed.
Okay.
Samurai Champloo, I think, is better subbed too. But like, that's, even though that's like more of a lighthearted one, I still feel like it's better subbed.
Huh.
But Rurouni Kenshin, like, I watched that dubbed, and the same thing with Inuyasha.
Yeah. Do you think it was okay because we were kind of raised off of that dub?
Well, actually, bro, I only started watching old anime recently.
Oh, so you didn't really watch like Rurouni Kenshin and all that as a kid?
I literally just finished. Well, I finished part 3 today. Well, yeah, DBZ. I watched dubbed.
And
I haven't really had a desire to go back and watch it subbed because there's so many episodes.
Yeah.
But I watched Bleach subbed, and I felt like that mattered.
Okay. Have you watched it dubbed though?
No, I haven't.
Damn.
I don't even want to ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to ruin it, bro.
It is pretty interesting though, because like when I say, for example, like I watch K-On!, right? So do you know what that is?
No, I don't actually.
So it's like it's an anime about like these 4 or 5 girls that start like the light music club at their school, and then they're a band pretty much. And then they're it's in high school, so then you could just imagine their voices, right? Especially in Japanese. But then it's like at the same time you have this understanding like, oh, you know, they do sound like young girls, but you know that their voice actors are old enough. So you're just like, okay, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. But then when you hear, I was like watching the dub version, and then you hear the voices and they sound like actual younger girls, even though I'm pretty sure they're older. It like threw off my mindset, and I was just like, oh no, they're little girls. This is weird. I can't watch this anymore.
What? That's wild, dude. Okay, so what you're saying is you watched it subbed first, and their voices were a little bit more mature, and when you watched the dubbed, it was like a more immature voice?
No, I think it was kind of weird because like their voices, they do sound young in the sub version, but then I just know that the voice actors are older, and so it didn't like mess with my mind as much as when I listened to it in dub. Because like I know they're probably older, but then it's possible that some of them could still be young. Because like I've seen younger voice actors for anime. And like it throws me off because I'm like, oh crap, you were in that one anime, and I was just like, oh crap. So like I could think that the ones in the like the English dub could actually be younger girls, and it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I think that's why I'm like stuck on sub, like no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way that it was intended.
Yeah.
So I mean, like that much matters. I mean, okay, if I could choose, because I haven't found one. I would love to watch One Punch Man dubbed.
I think they have one.
I haven't found one. Well, at least not on Netflix. It's not.
Yeah, I wonder how that would sound, actually. I think that would be funny.
Yeah, I'd probably maybe appreciate it more.
Yeah.
In that instance. Because I feel like they make it intense for no reason. I know that that's part of the satire, but like, for me, you already know how I feel about One Punch Man. So like...
One Punch!
It's kind of like, let me just get through it. And if it's English, then that makes it better.
Damn.
I'd also probably do Kill la Kill dubbed.
Interesting. Why that one?
Because okay, so this is another reason why I say it depends. Oftentimes I watch the vast majority of the anime that I watch while I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I don't want to be reading subtitles while I'm eating.
Makes sense.
But you know, at the same time I say that like knowing that there are several anime that I watched under those circumstances.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I do feel like I definitely prefer sub to dub. And side note, like for anybody that has Netflix, I definitely recommend watching the closed caption subtitles if they have that option, because the translation is better. The translation's better. They literally switch out words like altogether. And that's one of the things that pisses me off about dubbed. Because they like go through and just like switch out words altogether. And like there's like no context. Like it changes the context, and like the voices like, oh, actually, yeah, that's a good example. You had mentioned the voice difference. Like I watched Ajin subbed.
Yeah.
And then I went back and watched a couple episodes dubbed, and it made me feel so weird.
That's funny.
Like the old man Ajin dude was like, I don't know. It just I don't feel like the energy translates well.
Yeah, I could see that. Like
Japanese people are more intense, I feel.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They make the smallest scene more intense. But like,
right.
No, like I feel like in action animes, maybe it might not be as bad being dubbed. I know a lot of like for action dub ones, a lot of the voice actors are pretty much the same all the way through. Like they hop on different animes. But I feel like as far as the guys for like sub, maybe it's not the same. I don't know.
But okay, out of curiosity, I know that we've like kind of briefly touched on this, but out of curiosity, why do you feel, or why do you think that they change the script?
Oh, it's
like when it's dubbed versus when it's subbed. Why do you think they do that?
Maybe, do you think that like they intended to kind of cater to the audience who that are watching it? Kind of like,
I was thinking that same thing.
Like, you know how say there's like certain terminologies or certain I guess like phrases that we would use here that they wouldn't use in Japan, and then the translators are like, oh, you know what, like this is the exact or the closest translation, but it doesn't make it sound like this because they're gonna probably enjoy this instead, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of most of the case. Like, okay, hey, for example, so I watched My Hero last night, right? My Hero, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, have you seen it at all, by any chance?
No, bro, no.
Do you know who All Might is?
No.
Okay. Do you know what the characters look like?
Yes.
So the big dude that looks like patriotic with the blonde hair. Yeah, his name is All Might. Anyways, like in that movie, it was sub still, but then the subtitles said he was like, when he was like getting mad or like shit would go down, he go shit. It would actually say shit, and I'm just like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Like it made such an impact that after the movie, like me, my girlfriend, and my other homie, we were talking about it. We're like, that was probably the funniest part of the movie, like when he's like shit, because you don't expect it. So I don't know. I feel like maybe Funimation might have changed the subtitles so that it's more enjoyable to us than how it would be over there. Maybe like in Japan, he wouldn't have said shit. Like I should have probably like recorded like that specific clip just
like that specific
translate it.
I mean, there's a couple anime where they say that.
Yeah.
I think in Samurai Champloo they do it a little bit. I'm trying to think of another. Well, they definitely say shit a lot in Bleach, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta go back, but I think it's like something like, I'm not even gonna try it. I was gonna try it.
Like it would say shit in the sub version, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in the sub version.
Dang. So I'm kind of curious, like, I wonder if it's dependent on the company. Maybe they all translate differently. Like Funimation translates differently than Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure all the third-party subbers, they try to do it as close as possible.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like the more Americanized would probably like change it.
They're like, whatever, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
So like, we'll just say it this way, which also sounds weird.
Yeah.
You should just leave it like how it is. Cause like, I mean, you know how in anime, for example, like, and that was kind of one of the things I was trying to explain to my friend last night. Like in anime, like they say like they address people by name a lot.
Yeah.
Like for like no apparent reason in some cases. like something will happen and they'll just be like, Tommy. And then you'll be like, Vic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they do that a lot in anime, but like that doesn't really happen in like real life. Yeah. Like it's kind of like they say it and it's almost like a thought to themselves.
Yeah. Wait, that doesn't happen to you?
In real life?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, Vic.
Bruh, you might have been watching too much anime. I can't lie, I do feel like it has altered my personality a little bit, especially when I'm around other people that watch anime.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I feel like I act like some of the characters that I've seen.
The mannerisms, the gestures, they're all
yeah.
You pick them up now.
Yeah, dude, like for real. That's not even a lie. That's the truth of the matter.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
I feel like it makes life more fun.
It does. It does. Because, some people take life too seriously.
Who are you telling? I'm one of them. Unfortunately. It just depends on when you're talking to me.
Yeah, dude. It's all good. I'm not, man.
But for sure. So what? Are we just making the consensus that subbed is better or that it depends?
I mean, it definitely depends. But I think reigning overall sub is the way to go. Or just like no subtitles at all. And just like not even dub it. Just straight Japanese. We just all got to learn it,
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that's sub is the winner here?
I mean, between the two of us, yeah. I understand the fact, like, I remember I was talking to Mike about we were talking in the last episode about the anime that he watched while he was sick.
Uh-huh.
And Ashley overheard me saying that there's a dubbed version of Food Wars.
Yeah, there is a dubbed version.
But she didn't know because he made her watch the sub version.
Yeah.
So she was like kind of pissed. She was like, wait, what? There's a version in English, and he was like, shh. She didn't know.
Oh my god.
And like a lot of people don't like subtitles, but I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really get into subtitle films very much outside of like martial arts movies, like, you know, old school martial arts movies, and watching anime. Like, oftentimes if it's something else, like I think watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like it was too much. Like I was just like, yo, this is a lot actually. Yeah. But watching Hero, for example, with Jet Li, like I enjoyed watching that with subtitles because there's a very minimal script.
Yeah.
And it's very visual. But yeah, I mean, some people don't like sub, but I just really want them to know that it's better. That's all. It's like, look, man, I know that you don't like subtitles, but like this enforces the fact that like anime is deep and like rich in plot and you don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, exactly. And at least, you know, you're reading. So it's like, oh, I feel like this is good for me.
Well, dude, I mean, I feel like we outlined like some points that maybe some other ones, like other like videos and podcasts, like don't mention is like the energy of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not even just the words, it's like the energy behind it too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like one could yell something, but then if the words have exclamation points, you know he's trying to yell something, you know?
Right, yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Subs, for sure.
Subs, bro. But like, okay, I'll say this. Watch subbed if you can. If you absolutely cannot, please just watch dub because ultimately we just want you to watch anime.
Exactly. You know.
But graduate to sub someday though. Don't stay novice, man. Watch something with subs.
Yeah.
Like you need to hear the Japanese language. You need to hear the way that they address each other. Like, it matters. Subs matter, bro.
Subs matter, for sure. Oh, man.
Thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Please hit us with a follow. Please subscribe. Please share us on Facebook if you can. On Twitter as well.
Cha.
And let people know about the stuff we talking about.
All this random crap.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Later, y'all.